welcome to Momma from Scratch. My name is Emily if you're new, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some more fall Dollar Tree DIYs that I think you guys will all really love. These are a little bit more on the traditional fall rustic side, and I love the way they turned out. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying all these different DIYs and fall decorating videos, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell that way you don't miss out on any future videos, because I love to inspire and motivate you here. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with these beautiful DIYs.
This is my favorite pumpkin sign to use from Dollar Tree. I start by removing the straw piece, and I'm actually going to flip the sign over. I'm going to be using a white, a creamy color, and then the brown. And I just start by painting the leaf brown. You can choose whatever color you want, but I liked it because it made it look a little bit more rusty. And then I'm also painting the thankful sign brown as well. Then go ahead and take your white and cream based paint. You can use again whatever coloring you would like, and just start painting that on to your sign until it's fully covered. Now I'm going to take my thinner brush and I'm going to kind of create, you know how the stems are usually twisted looking? I want to create a little bit of lines on there to kind of give that look to it and create that dimension and the texture. So that is what I'm doing here. Then I kind of worked my way around the sides of the pumpkin, because again I wanted it to look like it's been out in the weather, rusted, and just have a really vintage farmhouse vibe. I did use a ruler just to kind of get a semi-straight line with the brown paint again, and I'm going to be making a few of these. I did not measure, I just wanted it to look like kind of like an old piece of wood, again weathered and aged. Add a little bit of hot glue or E6000 to your word cutout of your choice, and then glue that down, as well as gluing down the straw. Look how cute this looks. I really like the kind of the creamy color coming out. It just again gives it that rustic vibe, and you could also sand this down if you wanted to give it an even rougher look, but I think it looks good with the pumpkin that I made last year from Dollar Tree ribbon, as well as the thumbtack pumpkin. I really like the way this whole came out. I think I'm going to use this for my fall decor this year. I first start by just painting my leaf gold, and then you can also use Mod Podge on top of this as with the glitter itself, or you can just tap the glitter on like I was doing to the wet paint, and it did just fine. Then I went ahead and took my black, a little bit of brown, and then some gold paint and mixed those together, and I went ahead and just started covering the entire front part of the sign. I will say for the parts that have the white writing, you will need 2 coats on that specific area. Near the end I actually had to go back and cover that up again. Using that same brush and then just kind of flattening it up a bit, I went ahead and took my creamy white paint and then kind of just lightly brush stroked thin little strips on it so it looked like the wood was cracking. I wanted it to kind of have like a palette wood look to it, and so that is what I'm doing here. Again, just be light on it and just kind of feather that on, and you can go a little bit larger up on the top and a little bit smaller at the bottom, and I kind of fanned it out a bit because most wood is not straight. And then I did a little bit of detailing on the bottom so it looked like it had like a little bit of a scalloped edge to it. Then I took my smaller pointed paintbrush and I dipped that into the gold paint and made kind of like a curved stripe near the edge. And I'm going to be adding some leaf detailing on this. And you can freehand this, but if you don't feel comfortable, you can always print out something to use it kind of as a tracing guide. But just have fun with it, guys. If you mess up, it's okay. Just paint over it with black paint and try again. But I really like the way the gold paint kind of looked on this, and the end piece I just kind of filled that in. And now you can add a little bit of glitter, or if you wanted to make some stripes on the leaves detailing, you also could do that as well. And here I'm just doing the opposite side. I did go ahead near the end of this, add in a little bit of gold glitter just for that pop of shimmer so it would stand out a little bit more. Now I'm using my ruler and I'm drawing out the letters with a pencil, so that way I'm not completely freehanding it because I can't freehand very well. And you can write whatever you want. For this one I'm going to be putting Hello Fall on it, but you could use whatever you would like. And again, I'm using that smaller paintbrush and using that creamy white color to fill it in. I think the only thing I would change about this sign is instead of doing my leaf details so far out to the side, I probably would have drawn them in together at the bottom so they'd be touching, kind of like a grapevine almost, versus them being separate, but that's okay. I can always make another one, right? But I really love the way this looked, and then I went ahead and took a little bit of the black paint and just brushed it over the white details, so again had a little bit more of a vintage vibe. And then I also just glued down the leaf and then the straw piece, and we're done. Super cute ideas for fall signs. Get creative. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I hope to inspire and motivate you even more. I have lots of fall decorating coming out for you guys very soon. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.